Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. It's time for my Project Pan update number 11. I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm so, oh my god, can you hear the rain? If you can, I'm sorry, can't control the weather. I don't know why I'm so excited about this update. Like, I haven't made any grand progress. I finished a few things, which is great. But I think maybe it's just because there's 1 month to go and I get to start a new Project Pan in the new year. But also, I've got to say, this whole year with my Project Pan, while there have been a couple of products that, you know, maybe I haven't enjoyed as much as others, or they've been a little bit of a struggle, I really loved this Project Pan. This has been my best project panning year. I love this format. I think it is perfect for me. So if you are just finding me and you haven't been following along, or you don't even know what a project pan is essentially where you choose a bunch of makeup or beauty items to sort of focus on and try to finish up. Now, this year, Kat and I used the hashtag Team Project Pan to connect with other project panners on YouTube. So you can click on the hashtag, and if anyone else is using that hashtag, it'll bring up all the videos from those people. So that's a really good way to, you know, find other project panners really easily, without it being like this sort of, you know, set collaboration or something like that. It's much more relaxed than that type of thing. This year, if you, again, are new and you don't know what my sort of method of panning has been this year, I did a full face or I'm still doing it, full face of products and some like fragrance, body products, hair products, stuff like that. And every 3 months I refresh. Now, this is the second last update, or I suppose the last update before the finale. And I've got a few empties, and how many things am I adding in? I think I'm only adding in one thing. I think it's better if I just get started and I can talk about it as I go, so I'm not repeating myself. I'm gonna start with my empties. The biggest thing, Jergens! This is the Skin Firming Oil Infused Moisturizer. I was there. She's now empty. I even like took the thing out and I was doing these ones to get it all out. I really enjoyed it. It was lovely. To be fair, I probably wouldn't repurchase it simply because I've already got a bunch of Jergens moisturizers, and if I was gonna buy one, which I totally would, like I like the brand, I would most likely pick up one that I hadn't tried yet. So there's that. But I did enjoy this one. I'm not replacing it with another moisturizer. I am just going to play with moisturizers, like body moisturizers that I have in my stash. Hair, I knew I'd finish this. I've used one in the past and I went through it really quickly. This is the Kerastase Resistance Serum. It's a dual treatment fiber quality renewal care. I really liked this. My hair loved it, and I've been playing around with some other hair products, and I'm trying to find one that I enjoy. Going from this to other things, my hair's kind of like, nah, not a fan. I would not repurchase this, and the reason I wouldn't is because it's expensive and I burn through it. There's really not that much product in there. It's 30 mils, and look, even that is questionable to me, but I don't know. Yeah, I just go through it too quickly, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but I really loved it. Ooh, foundation! I'm so glad I finished this. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. So I had the shade Warm Nude. Once upon a time, there was a girl who loved this foundation. It wasn't perfect, but I really enjoyed it. And that girl's me, obviously. This is, look, This was one of my favorite foundations when my skin was oily and in really good condition. When I didn't need a lot of coverage, but I did need something that would stay put for a long time. This was a gem. Now my life has changed. I do need coverage and my skin is not producing its own oil. So something like this is just not suitable for my skin. There was a time during November where I was like, I'm never going to be able to finish this. It's killing me. I'm going to just get rid of it. But I powered through and I finished it. And when it stopped pumping, I nearly cried with joy. Now, some people are going to be like, I don't know why you pan things that you don't enjoy. Sometimes that's what I do because I get a lot of satisfaction out of finishing things, even if I don't enjoy them. Now, the way I made this work was I mixed it with an oil, a face oil. That brought the coverage down even more. And that was problematic because I got a lot of stuff to cover, but then I just used a concealer in the areas that I need it. So mostly here in the cheeks where I seem to have a lot of redness that comes through, and down here on my chin. But I finished it. I finished it and I am so fucking proud of myself. Yeah, I'm very happy. I wouldn't repurchase it. It's not suitable for my skin anymore. And I'm not introducing a foundation because I feel like my foundation stash is, it almost feels like I went into someone's house and took all of their foundations and like I'm completely unfamiliar with them. I don't know how they wear on my skin anymore. I don't know if they are comfortable. I don't know if they look good. Since my skin has changed, oh, sorry, bin. Since my skin has changed, I just, yeah, I don't know my own foundation collection anymore. So I'm going to take December to sort of get to know it again, try out some new foundations, which I've done over the last couple of days. I've been having fun with it, and then I'll come back in the new year with something else to try and pan. Shuamora. This is the water paint ink liner in aqua blue. I can still get like one, like it's going on beautifully now. I can get one application, but I can't do the second eye. So I'm calling it done. This wasn't my favorite out of all of them. So I did have a red, a purple, and this blue one. The red and the purple were my favorites. They were great. The blue, I wouldn't purchase it again, but it was nice while I used it. I have feelings about this, and they're mixed feelings. So this is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Some of you will know that I felt the need to really soldier on with this, but I was making horrible progress. I was only making visible progress every 2 months on this product. And I went to use it one day, and it snapped at the base, and I'd known it had been snapped at the base for quite a while. And I went to use it, and I'm going like this, and it just flicked right out of the tube. And I was, okay, one, I was happy. I was like, yes, you're on the ground now. You're not going near my face. But then I was really pissed off because I'm like, God damn it. I was so close. I thought I could finish this by the end of the year. I knew I wouldn't finish it by the end of November. I thought for sure I could finish that by the end of the year and have that like immense joy like I did with the Too Faced foundation. So both frustration and happiness with that one being done, but it's done. Next, Pixi Lip Lift Max, I think it's called. Yep, Lip Lift Max in Honey Sheen. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I even took the stopper out. I was like, I'm getting every little bit of this. It's got a beautiful minty smell. It looks great on the lips, and it's hydrating. I really, really enjoyed this. I would totally buy these lip glosses in the full size. I'm not going to because I've got a million lip glosses. So yeah, there's that. But I really love this one. I have something that I'm throwing away, and it is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW20. This is getting really dry. And I just find that when I'm trying to apply it to my eyelids, there's a lot of tugging going on, and I'm not about it. I don't love it enough or care about it enough to even pretend that I want to power through this. I have been told that the concealer goes all the way to the bottom of this, and I'm like, nah. I'm not enduring you until you are physically too dry to use, or until I hit pan or finish it. You can just go now. I don't want to be putting something on my eyelids that requires tugging. I'm 35. It's not a good idea. I do still have a concealer in my project though. It is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Neutral. So last month this was 26.03 grams, and this month it is 24.36 grams. So not quite 2 grams of use. It is a 10 mil. Yes, 10 mil. When I open it, like, I can see to the bottom, but there's a lot of product in there, and I use the tiniest amount of this. I can say not a fan on dry skin, but I'm getting there, and I'm gonna finish it because I can make it work. I'm all right with it. I think the downside to this is that it's too light for my face. I can only use it under my eyes. Everywhere else it's like highlighting and brightening, so it's not really suitable for my face. It only works under my eyes. Not a massive fan, but I want to finish it. Nye Neutral Set. Looks empty. It's not. So I marked it at the last update. It was there, but what I did was I actually popped it in my Becca powder. Looks grubby, I know. It is grubby. So I put it in my Hydro Mist thing, and I marked it when I filled it up, so it was there, and I'm now down here. I've made good progress with it. This is nothing special. It's like talc, basically. There's a few other things in there, but it's nothing special. It works fine. I'll get through it, but it's not something that I would buy again. My Fix Plus from MAC, this is the pink light one. So I was here at the last update. I'm now down here. I used it today and I shook it up, and I'm waiting for those bubbles to settle before I mark it. I put this in an overnight bag, and it stayed in there for like over a week, so I'm kind of annoyed at myself because I probably could have been almost done. I doubt I would have, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I didn't finish it. I'll finish it in December for sure. I do like the Fix Plus formula. I think it's fantastic. I'm just not a huge fan of these ones with the sparkly shit in them. Let's do these guys from Wet n Wild. So I have the Color Icon bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. Look, I hit pan. I love this product. It's so easy to use, and it doesn't have much pigmentation, so you can just sort of like put it everywhere and look bronzy and glowy, and it's fucking nice. I love it. I have been really enjoying this. So this was 50.13 grams and is now 47.85 grams. I doubt I'll finish it before the end of the year, but I'm not mad about that because I'm really happy just using it. Then I have the contouring palette. Now I use this just a few times. There's not much going on here. So it was 42.59 grams and it is now 41.40 grams. I'm still not really too sure how I feel about this. I think I might like maybe have a go at properly finishing the bronzer. I'm going to use it a little bit more through December, and then I'll decide if I want to put it in my project pan next year. But yeah, I'm kind of like, take it or leave it. Becca Afterglow palette. So I haven't hit pan yet, but I feel like something here should be happening soon. I feel like, because these have like they've got dips in them, and I use them very, very regularly. So last month it was 77.61 grams, and it is now 76.94 grams. Things that annoy me about this palette, the blush, the bloody blush, it's just like, I have used that blush so many damn times, and there's just like nothing. There's nothing going on. It almost looks new. It's very annoying. Panning blush is just like, I think it's the hardest thing to pan. Even highlighters are easier than blush, because at least there's a certain time in the year where you can take highlighters and dust them on your legs or your shoulders if you're going out during summer and you look glowy and bronzy and shit like that. But blush, I'm just like, where can I put this? Like, my only option is to put it on my cheeks, maybe take it a little bit up around here, and then on the eye. Like, I don't want to, I got 60,000 eyeshadows. I don't want to also turn my blushes into eyeshadows. Like, come the fuck on. So anyway, blush, it's my nemesis. It has been for a long time, whatever. Anyway, so the blush is annoying me. Today I used this, what I was considering only a blush for me. I use this as a bronzer, and I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So I'm gonna use that as a bronzer as well. I also have a lot of trouble with this gold shade. It's way too dark on me. Maybe I could use that as a little bit of bronzy glow as well. It's very fucking glowing. I don't know. Wishful thinking, maybe. Oh, Gold Gaga. Okay, so last month she was 11.74 grams. 11.66 grams this month. I did use it quite a bit. I don't feel like there's any visual progress, but I used it, which is nice. I'm happy about that. My Essence You Better Work mascara. I've been really enjoying this mascara. So it was 24.45 grams last month, and it is 23.95 grams this month. Really enjoying this. However, I think it's starting to dry out. I'm going to keep going with it through December. If at any point I'm like, nah, you're done, I'm going to stop using it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to hold on much longer. Benefit Brow Contour Pro. Okay, so I've been using the dark and the lighter shades and pretty much skipping on the highlighting and concealing shades. So last month it was 14.83 grams, and it is currently 14.74 grams. So there we go. Not a lot of progress, but it's fine. My lip products. So I have the Ultra Satin Lip in Stud from Colourpop. This was 10.99 grams, and it's currently 10.93 grams. I only used it a few times. I don't mind this. Like, Ultra Satin lips, definitely not comfortable for me to wear at the moment. But I think my issue with this, like, I can wear it with a lip gloss and that's fine. My issue is the color. It's too dark. I am going to keep it in the project, and I'm going to try mixing it with some lighter ones that I have, just to see if I can get some use out of it. It won't hurt to keep it in for one more month, and I'll just see how I'm feeling at the end of December. If I can't make it work, I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm not that invested in it. And then I have the Winky Luxe Minis. So these were 8.89 grams last month, and they are currently 8.82 grams. Yes. So the only ones that I really use are the Nude and the Pink. So they're really nice. The Nude is the one I'm wearing at the moment. I just put a gloss over it. I love it. Love the Nude. The Pink is also quite nice. It's not like hardcore pink. It's kind of like mauvey pink with some gray tones to it. I quite like it. I also really like mixing it with the lip liner that I'll talk about next. These are really nice. I've been enjoying them. I think the Nude and the Pink I can finish. It's just going to take me 6,000 years because I rarely reapply lipstick. The red and the purple, ugh, it's painful because they're very nice colors, but I just don't I don't know if I'm ever going to wear them, to be perfectly fair. But look, they're nice colors. Look, anyway, I don't know. You just stay there. That can be next month's problem. My fragrance is the Katy Perry Killer Queen Oso Sheer. This came in at 254.27 grams last month, and it is now 242.25 grams. If we look at it, I'm sort of at the bulk. I'm at the widest part of the bottle. So, you know, that's going to take me a little bit of time to get through. I don't use this primarily as my like main fragrance. Sometimes I will use it that way. Most times I give myself like 1 or 2 sprays and then I layer it with something else. And I'm kind of okay with that. I'm all right with it. Like, I currently have this and 2 other perfumes in rotation. One that is sort of maybe a little bit over half full, and one that's almost done. So I'm kind of working on 3 perfumes at once, and I'm happy. So I'm not, look, obviously I'm not going to finish this by the end of the year, and I'm not feeling any pressure to. I'm totally happy to bring this in next year and see if I can get through more of it. For now, I'm all right. It's all good. And my last product with Progress is my Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Beeper. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is such a great nude. It's like my perfect nude. I freaking love it. So I mix it with these 2 lipsticks and it looks great. When I apply this, it's got a really creamy formula, so I line my lips and then I just run it sort of over the bulk of my lips so they're colored in. I put my lipstick over the top, follow it with a gloss, or I might just put a gloss over the top of this. I have used so little of this. I feel like I use this every time I do my makeup, but the progress is slow. Now, I've panned lip liners in the past, and I consider them a fairly easy product to pan, especially if they're nude. But this one's slow going, but I'm not mad about it because I really enjoy the color. So yeah, there's that. 10 out of 10 would buy again. I am introducing one product into the project. It is a gimme product. If you don't know what a gimme product is, it is something that you know that you can finish or come extremely close to finishing within like the next month or 2 months or before the end of the project, that kind of thing. It's a really easy product. For me, it's this guy. This is a Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. So I've got a whole bunch of these. It's just like a mini one that came in a holiday pack. I will burn through that in probably 2 weeks, to be honest, because the majority of the lip products I wear now are glosses or balms. I'll put a lipstick on if I'm filming, or if I'm going out and I've done a face and makeup, I'll pop a lippy on, but touch-ups throughout the day, it's always a gloss or a lip balm. Alright guys, so that's it for my Project Pan update number 11. Let me know how you guys are going with your project pans. Are you going good guns, or are you feeling the strain? I know for me in past years, the last month, sometimes 2 or 3 months, can be really difficult. If you're just not feeling it with your products, or you're a little bit frustrated or bored, it can really like put a damper on your mood with the project panning. So let me know how you are going. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.